Skoda's on a bit of a roll at the moment. Sales in the UK are up nearly 20%. The Skoda Citigo is the current Auto Express car of the year. And Skoda is always sitting at the top of our driver power customer satisfaction survey. So this, the all-new Octavia, which is based on the new Golf, it's bigger than the new Golf and it's cheaper than the new Golf. Skoda have got to be onto another winner, haven't they? Haven't they? Now Volkswagen has had some criticism over the new Golf being, well, just a little bit dull to look at. And now I'm afraid it's time for Skoda to batten down the hatches, because the new Octavia, well, it's as conservative as Theresa May's shoes. I'm not saying it's overly dull. There are some nice flourishes, like this grille with its vertical strakes, and they're continued in the little details inside the lights, but sometimes they're just a little too subtle. There are some nice rear lights as well, with LEDs and the traditional now Skoda C shape to those rear lights. But let's be honest, the Octavia isn't all about style, it's more about space. So let's see how it's grown. The Octavia has always been a big car, but this one is even bigger. Yes, it's grown, but you will not find a car of this price with more space in the back. Loads of knee room, almost Mondeo levels of knee room. Decent amount of headroom, again more than the old car. Bit of a transmission tunnel in the middle here, so you're going to draw the short straw if you're the middle one of three, but generally speaking, it's huge back here. And the other thing I like is the Volkswagen build quality. Just listen to me shutting this door. The space story continues in here with what is the biggest boot in the class. Over 500 litres of space. It's absolutely enormous. Bit of a lip to get down. It's probably about a 6-inch drop there, but loads of little clever features. These sort of nets, and my favourite one of all, ever wondered what to do with the parcel shelf if you're caught shopping and you need a bit more space? Worry not. Skoda has thought of everything. Knock it out and slide it down there. Brilliant! And there's some more clever thinking just around the side. I absolutely love this. Look at this, fuel filler flap as normal, but inside, for those horrible cold mornings, you get your very own ice scraper. And Skoda knows its customers all too well. They might have a little problem with their vision, so it's got a clever little magnifying glass in it too. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, let's play a game. Let's see if we can see where Skoda has saved some money. Well, it's not immediately apparent anywhere. Leather steering wheel on every model, you get a touch screen on every model, you get DAB radio, you get Bluetooth on every model. You don't get a touch screen quite this size on the S entry-level car, but looking around, it's all very Golf-like. Lots of nice squishy plastics there, squishy plastics there. That feels a bit cheap on the glove box. Oh, the bottle test. Cup holders, but they're a bit shallow, so the bottles might kind of fall over a bit, but never mind. The electric window switches, they're lacking a little bit of chrome. The Golf gets a bit of chrome, but frankly, who cares? This is a very conservative, again, in terms of design, but a very upmarket cabin. I like it. But what's it like to drive? There's not a huge amount of engine choice in the new Octavia. You can have a 1.2 or 1.4 litre petrol engine, both of those are turbocharged, or you can have a 1.6 or 2 litre diesel. Now this car is the 1.6 litre diesel, a little bit expensive, starts at around £18,000, goes up to around £20,000. It's not the Super Eco Green Line version. That one returns incredible figures of 89 grams per kilometre and 83 miles per gallon. But even so, this one comes without any of those eco compromises, the firm ride and some of the aerodynamic tweaks. This one still manages to get below that 100 gram per kilometre mark at 99 grams per kilometre. So it's road tax free and company car tax friendly. MPG should be around 73, 74 miles per gallon or so, Skoda claims. My biggest problem though with this engine is the noise. There's a constant sort of drone and breathlessness to it. It's almost as though you can hear the car breathing. You kind of want it to clear its throat a little bit. Otherwise, we've been over some pretty ropey roads, and the ride is okay. It's not going to jolt and jerk you around too much. It's not golf comfy, but it's not too bad. Similarly, the handling, it's okay. This car has a torsion beam rear suspension system, and the more powerful, more expensive models, like in the Golf, get an advanced multi-link rear suspension, and I suspect they will corner more flatly and be a little bit more fun. But frankly, that's not really what the Octavia is about. It's about a comfortable, no worries drive, and for most people, most of the time, that's exactly what this car offers. So that, my friends, is the new Skoda Octavia. On its own, it's a really, really good car, but somehow the sum of its parts don't add up to a Golf. Now, that could be a good or a bad thing. I'd say it's about 10% not as good as a Golf in most areas. The engine's just a little bit noisy, the ride's not quite as good. But then, look at it. You're getting much more than a Golf, and you're paying less than a Golf. At the end of the day, you pays your money, you takes your choice. This is a seriously good car.